Top 10 Zelda games. This is my list and my list alone. If you want to share your list with me, go ahead. You can do it either as a comment or a video response. Don't be pissed at the placings. This is my list. Enjoy. Number 10. The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. This is honestly one of the best DS games I've ever played. Hell, that could easily be one of the best Zelda games, but hey, it's number 10. Now, I swear, this game had lots of good gameplay. A lot like its, prequel. Except this time, instead of having to sail around, you actually had kind of a motorboat, except it's more of a steam engine boat. People complain about the train spear tracks. Well, you know what? Having a boat is not much different from a train. What's the difference between a boat and a train anyways? The only difference is, one's on land, one's in water. Had great puzzles, great boss battles, and some of the greatest dungeons I've ever seen. Some great enemies, and the only thing I had to complain about was a lack of new items and really just a little too easy at points. But it still had a really good story, and it had me laughing at times. I really liked it, even the Phantom Dungeon. The fact that this is number 10 and could be beaten by spear tracks? Hell, that's a nice thought. Number 9. The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Okay, I know what you're saying. How the hell is Zelda Twilight Princess number 9? It should be number 1 or number 3. Well, you know what? There's a difference in opinion in some people, and you know what? I seriously don't think that Twilight Princess deserves the respect it gets. It's a great game, one of the best games I own on my Wii, but should it really get the respect it deserves? I say no. They're still using just plain dialogue, and this is a 6th generation / 7th generation game. There is no excuse to not have voiceovers. Yeah, I had some really great moments in this game. I loved some of the dungeons and items, but I felt like it could have been done better. It was still a great game. I loved it to hell, but it only gets number 9. But hey, who said number 9 meant it was a bad game? Nobody. So don't bitch. But if you do, that's okay. I mean, you have the right to disagree with me. You do. Number 8. The Legend of Zelda The Minish Cap. This has got one of the best stories out of all Zelda games. You can go from being Minish size, which is very small, to being your normal size. You have some new items such as the Gust Jar, which is actually pretty helpful and I thought was going to be useless. And you also have some of your old ones. You've used keystones with people to get some extra items in this game. And you know what? That's really cool. Overall, one of the best Zelda games there is, and the fact that it's number 8, that's pretty good. Number 7, The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages and The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. These games are so good, I had no choice but to give them both number 7. That's pretty good that they can both beat each other. Basically, Oracle of Seasons is more combat-based than the Oracle of Ages, while the Oracle of Ages is more puzzle-based. So, the Oracle of Seasons has harder boss battles, but the Oracle of Ages will have more puzzle-based gameplay, and it will be a little harder in terms of puzzles, rather than in combat. They both introduced a few new items along with seeds, and in my opinion that's really good. Instead of having the Pegasus boots, you have the Pegasus seeds in both games. In Oracle of Seasons, you're switching between different seasons, the 4 different seasons, winter, fall, summer, and spring, while in Oracle of Ages you're going from different time zones. They are both very reliant on each other, and they both connect with each other, and that's why I would have to give these games the number 7 spot. 6. The original Legend of Zelda for the NES. This, in my opinion, is the best NES game. In fact, I don't even think it's opinion. I think it's fact. You could say, oh, Super Mario Bros. 3, that's the best NES game. Bull. How could the Super Mario Bros. 3 be an awesome, innovative game like this? This game started the Legend of Zelda series off on a very good start. Much better than Halo ever did for the Halo series. All Halo did was just start a bunch of the same. Legend of Zelda just started off innovation and awesomeness. It was just so amazing. The graphics were pretty good at the time, and even to this day they're pretty good. I mean, they're not like, oh, I'm gonna go masturbate to these graphics, but it was still good. And they brought in one of the best tunes ever, and some of the other best tunes. They brought in Ganon for the very first time, and they showed what Ganon truly is, a pig, just like my dad. And it was just amazing. I loved all the boss battles. I swear I can still remember all the boss battles to this day. And I remember having a hard time beating Ganon. That was my favorite boss battle, though. almost my favorite of all time in terms of the Zelda series. It had really good replayability. I would play it right now. I could just do that right now. I could pick this up, play it right now, no problem, from beginning to end without getting bored. That's how awesome it was. It had great difficulty, it had great gameplay, and if you beat the first time, you could start up the second quest. Not many games can beat this. This is a 10 out of 10 game, hands